The Student Matinee series is a series of events that take place during the day. It's geared for students that are in schools or homeschoolers, and it's also open to the public. The shows are normally in the early morning, 9:45, and some start at 10, some start at 11:45, depending on whether we're doing 2 shows or 1 show. And we have schools that bus their students in, as well as homeschoolers that just come with their groups. And the first one this year is on November the 1st, and it's at 9:45 and 11:45. The tickets are only $4 each. Junie B Jones, and it's based on a series of books about this character, Junie B. She's in first grade. She keeps her None of Your Beeswax diary, and it's her little stories that she tells in her diary and to her friends. It's about reading, it's about learning, it's about going to school and making friends. So it's just a wonderful learning experience. It's geared for kindergarten through 5th grade. So come ahead. Then on November the 12th during the day, we have Dancing Wheels doing Alice in Wonderland. Again, it's dancers with and without disabilities who are part of the Dancing Wheels company, and they have choreographed their own version of Lewis Carroll's book about Alice going down the rabbit hole. And Wonderland is a totally different place when you see it in dance, so nobody wants to miss that. And that's at 10 o'clock that morning. There's 1 show only. Then we move on to Virtually Me. As we all know, cyberbullying has become a real problem in schools and elsewhere, and this show is specifically about that problem. It's geared for grades 4 to 9, and it plays at 9:45 and 11:45 on November the 16th. The next show in this series is actually Ohio Dance Theater's show of the Nutcracker. There's a 9:30 performance on Friday, December the 17th in the main theater. And then we move on from there to the Kennedy Center's Theater on Tour production of Barrio Girl. And it's about a young 9-year-old girl who's trying to determine whether she should stay a superhero with her alter ego, Barrio Girl, or become a real girl and just do small miracles in real life. And that's on January 25th at 9:45 and 11:45. And again, the tickets for all of the student matinees are $4 per person, no matter what your age, except for Nutcracker. Those tickets are $7.75 each. Then the next show is also based on a wonderful children's book called Madeline and the Bad Hat. There's again a whole series of Madeline books, but this is about the little Parisian girl who has a mischievous neighbor who moves next door and how they come to terms with being friends. And that's on February the 8th, again at 9:45 and 11:45 in the morning. We then have a student matinee performance of Terrence Simeon and the Zydeco Experience, doing a performance of Creole for Kids and the history of Zydeco. It's a wonderful musical lesson about Louisiana and the Creole people from that area, and also a fun look at some of the things that come with Louisiana, like beads. And then on March 18th, we have Jonathan Kingham and Ryan Shea Smith. They're going to be working in schools all the week before, March the 14th through March the 17th. And hopefully some of the children who have written songs with them will be part of this performance. It's a 10 o'clock matinee on Friday, March 18th. It will be based in music and creative writing and songwriting. They also write songs on the spur of the moment, so you'll be able to maybe watch them write a song about your teacher. Who knows? And then the final student matinee for this season is Pushcart Players doing Happily Ever After, A Cinderella Tale. And that's on April the 7th. What most people don't know is that the Cinderella Tale is based on a Chinese legend that's from over 1,000 years ago. And this is Pushcart Players' take on that legend, and they'll make the story come to life for all ages, but it's particularly geared for kids in grades K through 3. That ends the Student Matinee series for the year.